Hello YouTube! I am KingMegArt, one of the best artists in the world and a professional artist for 14 years now. Today we'll be taking a look at the Monster Hunter Wilds network test, checking out the demo, analyzing all of the art pieces, and reacting to things as a professional artist would.
Absolutely love.
Let's go. So the game opens up with this beautiful splash screen, as you can see. The logo itself indicating what elders we might fight in the future. I think that this is one of the best openings for Monster Hunter. There's our handler and my beautiful wife, Alma. There is my dark, horrible cat. And there's your hunter. And you greet the world, the wilds that you will be adventuring in. I can break down that shot. It's beautiful, right? There is a triangle formed between the gazes, between your cat, Alma, and you. The shot shifts, it moves, and your character takes up the center of the shot almost to consume it. She is walking right into camera, right into you, to transition into the next shot, which is this.
Wow, beautiful, wow.
And even in this shot, there's subtlety and there's beauty. As you can see in the bottom right, you are leading the formation because you are the head of the hunting party. But right beside you is the Sacred, the new mountable monster in Monster Hunter Wilds, and your ever-faithful cat that shows up in every single game in the franchise. I love settings and backgrounds and environments that have character to them without looking audacious and without looking too much. And this might be one of my favorite screens in the entire game. The subtlety of the dry grass sloping in to point towards your gang, your characters. The rock formations forming like an intersecting shape to cut between you and the sky, right? Like everything towards this shot is framing towards your character. From the sky, the grass, the rocks, they're all framing your gang. It looks like the kind of shot that you would have for really old RPGs of your gang, your party members, looking onward to the horizon, ready for an adventure. The play between yellows, the Sacred's greens,
Beautiful plumage, isn't it?
the blue sky, and the browns of the rocks all form a beautiful palette of colors. This is a beautiful opening and it tells you exactly what you're in for. Adventure with your party. Anyway, time to delete my character because I need to make a new character for the recording. Editor, this is gonna be like maybe like an hour of fucking character creation. I hope you enjoy. I hope you enjoy! I've been told frequently that simple is best when it comes to character designs and that details are bad. But I think that this outfit absolutely hits both of those.
Wow, beautiful, wow.
I'm in awe with how beautiful this design is. Because even the rolled up sleeves of the outfit would infer that your character does a physical job. A physically demanding job. The default stock man is also not bad. I love the representation of skin tones. Is this the lady from fucking Dragon's Dogma 2?
There are too many of them. What are we going to do?
Oh, holy shit, that's actually cool. That's affecting the shape, not just the fucking texture map. What the hell? Editor, tell me if these are good enough teeth for you.
Now, this is epic.
I love everything about this game. I love the fact that you can just change everything about your character and what they wear. You can wear the biggest, buffest, tankiest, space marine ass armor, and it's okay. It works! And my character's complete.
Take a look at this! Don't forget me!
Ironically, I've always been a fan of the basic ass cat. I've always loved the basic. Oh, furry friend! Baby! Oh, I love the fur! Oh, they got a raccoon tail! Oh my god! here is a sample of why sometimes the most basic changes in character design can fundamentally change a character. Oh, that transition's beautiful. There's our wife, Alma! Yeah!
They're flirting! They're flirting!
Jokes aside, I'll be talking about her character design in a little bit. It's beautiful. The Balahara are beautiful. Drill-like shapes. I love that these are like leech-shaped things that seem to be drilling through the ground. It looks both incredibly alien, but also something that could naturally occur within the world. Oh, that transition to gameplay is fucking gorgeous! Look at this shot. I'm being chased by these drill-like creatures. From their animations, you can tell. From their adaptations, their physiology. They look like they're perfectly adapted to travel within this space.
Yeah!
Check this out. It's using all fours. And then... beautiful. Like a gliding squirrel almost. And look at these rocky environments. These strange, hollow, brittle rock structures. It's beautiful. Like, you could tell that something had formed like these glass-like structures from the sands. Obligatory Akira slide, of course. You gotta do the Akira slide, even if for just a millisecond. You gotta do it with any mount. Editor, add in all of the Akira slides you could possibly find in media. All of them. See, this is, if you're a character designer, this is how you achieve detail and simplicity. You make it subtle so that people have to pay attention to see them. The environment is both gorgeous, but at the moment incredibly depressing. You can breathe in the sand. But look at that mysterious arch in the background. Look at these dunes. Look at these rock formations framing the desert sands. This place looks both incredibly uninviting and not meant for us, but at the same time it gives me a sense of adventure. Character design analysis, yet again. This jacket is built in such a way to protect her from the elements. It is big and cozy. And I think that's a great word to describe this character, Alma. Cozy. Her head wrap, again, giving a sense of both protection, to protect her head from the environment, but also a cute accessory that, like, makes her character design stand out. She wears her hair in a practical braid and wears glasses. This would give me the sense that she's an incredibly practical person, if not intellectual, because I believe in most media that's what they use glasses for, is to infer that the character is on the intellectual side. The teal on her jacket, I love that it cuts through the brown and oranges and light browns in her outfit too. Again, she is our handler. She is our one handling our administration, our quests. She is the one doing all of the bookkeeping. Her little purse is not in fact a purse.
Where's he gone?
But is a book filled with tiny bookmarks. See, if you zoom in, right, you can see the tiny little bookmarks sticking out of this leather-bound book. The wear and tear and grime on the book tells us that this book has been through adventures already. Anyway, everyone, I hope you enjoy my artist reaction and review. Would you like to see, more content like this?
Spider bit me! Ouch! That spider bit me! Ouch!
Hunters, this is part 2 of my Monster Hunter Wilds video. So come join me as we admire more of this game's wonderful art direction. We are starting with birds. The Sacred. Okay, here's number 1, okay? I know a lot of people are gonna fight me on this. Everyone tells me that feathered dinosaurs are a stupid idea and it would look like shit. Hey, fuck you. Look how cool this thing is. This is what raptors and T-Rexes should have looked like. Fight me. Okay, a more serious approach now. The Sacred's greens and teals and purples. If you look at the color wheel, they they stand in opposition of this land's grays and browns, right? The Sacred itself, for utility purposes, does not camouflage into the environment. The accessories of the Sacred would tell me that this is a creature used for travel. The rucksack, the water bottle, that'll like sash it to the back, tell me that these are used for long journeys. Also, the design on this saddle is beautiful. Look at all of the details. Oh, I love that. I forget what it's called, but the ropes that you use to like steer the Sacred isn't in its mouth, which tells me that these people treat these creatures with a lot of reverence and they treat them well.
He's really going to town on the outs. He likes the flavor.
Because relatively, the fabric that's tied around its horns isn't all that like thick or uncomfortable, but it's decorative and it's thin and it's beautiful.
And there's his jealous of the raptor eating all the outs.
Yeah.
That's really funny.
You would use these reins to turn the creature at a suggestion, not at a command. Also, small, beautiful touch, right? Let's look at the creature design for a moment. The tucked-in wings. It is apparent that these wings are not meant for major flight. This creature will not be taking off and soaring high into the skies. It is a gliding creature. These forearms are meant for like additional mobility, much like a sugar glider. I love this creature. It is our new mount, and I think in video games now it's apparent, right? Especially in Japanese video games, that like, what is the quintessential video game mount that everyone thinks about?
It's Pikachu!
It is the Chocobo. Vaguely Chocobo shaped. Anyway, let's move on to the first hunt. I love the beautiful tiny dinosaurs. Bitch. Small touch, but look how the rocks there look a tiny bit different. This is by choice. It almost looks obsidian in nature. So something had either, with tremendous heat, formed and melted through the rocks to form this. Hey, by the way, you know what's fucking hilarious, but also really nice? Look up what the arachnophobia mode looks like on these things. They turn them into giant slime balls.
It's what it is, and he wants it.
But yeah, these designs, it's creepy, it's disgusting. These are giant ticks. These are parasitic creatures, right? But you know, here's where the environment and the creature design like starts coming into play. Let's put a few pieces together. What formed this tunnel? What could have possibly formed this tunnel? And is it connected to whatever these things are preying on? These are obviously giant fleas, giant ticks that suck blood. What are they feeding off of? And this tells a story of maybe there's something massive roaming these lands.
If you see a giant worm crawling, quickly move away and be careful.
It's like dark blue rocks contrasting with the light browns and yellows of the environment.
Wow, beautiful, wow.
Some of the creatures in Wilds are very fascinating. For example, what I would only describe as a goat dinosaur. It kind of reminds me of, what was it, like a Stegosaurus or a Triceratops? But regardless, you can tell what this big boy is all about. He is about hitting you with his big head. They probably have the same behavior as goats, where they will lock horns and bash heads to assert dominance with each other. They're gonna run away?
Spike!
Oh, it did. Yeah, it went for a headbutt first.
Before I demolish you.
Look how they're forming a line. This is when, like, animations in a game tell a story. They form a defensive line to try to protect themselves from you. And I believe real animals act like this, from like buffalo to elephants. They will all start turning their heads at you, pointing their weapons at you to try to protect themselves. Let's hit it.
A few moments later.
Holy shit, that's terrifying. Oh my god, the lightning strikes. Oh!
Wow, beautiful, wow.
One of the things that makes this environment so interesting, the thunderstorm.
It would be a feature. A creature feature.
Look how beautiful this place has turned. But now you can see why these little towers exist. Of course, they are not natural formations. When you even see it get struck by lightning, you can see little ruins behind it. So that's kind of like the fantasy element of this area, is these unnatural lightning rods. Those growths out of its back attract lightning strikes, and if my theory is correct, the reason it does this is, one, I'm pretty sure this creature is fully grounded, but number two is it protects the females in its herd from the lightning strikes by attracting it to itself. Because I noticed that all of like the females in the species is sleeping peacefully, while this big armadillo stegosaurus thing is attracting the lightning. Also, just, you know, from like an artist nerd viewpoint, that thing in the background looks fucking incredible. Look at that. You can see it glowing literally from all of the lightning striking it, and a total mystery as to what it is. And here are the wilds in daylight. And I think this is where it truly shines. I believe that this area goes through rapid seasons of dry, horrible dry desert, followed by that horrific, scary-ass storm, into what they describe as the plenty. Beautiful golden fields of grass. Kind of reminds me of the cornfields in Wisconsin.
Better look cool.
Wow.
Well, hello there. Welcome to part 3.
Welcome to this episode of Aussie English.
Hello there. And welcome to part 3 of my Monster Hunter Wilds art analysis. Don't mind the hat. Today we'll be focusing exclusively on the beasts that call these lands home. You see, the gimmick about this hat is that I'm Steve Irwin, right? The editor, play the intro. We can say hello to the first creature, the first thing we encounter. The Chupacabra! Massive, muscular. It almost looks gorilla-like in shape, but also looks like a giant African bullfrog, which are fucking horrifying. Don't look up pictures of them. Look at that massive toad-like tongue, right? So let's take a look at these movesets. This is a powerful creature that uses its upper body offensively or defensively, much like a gorilla. But its pink tongue cutting through its green would also infer that this is one of its main gimmicks, that this tongue is part of its foundational biology. I love the yellow underbelly complementing the pink tongue and the green and black on it. Beautiful character design. Also, to note, from a game developer standpoint that works on animations, especially from big boss monsters, should tell you what that thing's gonna be doing. In my opinion, this might be one of the best tutorial boss monsters to run into. Because one of the easiest things for us to predict, hey, how is this thing going to fight? How is this thing going to attack us? Can you recognize how, say, I don't know, a giant Komodo dragon is gonna fight you versus, something vaguely humanoid, right? If a dude is about to swing his arm at you, you can tell what he's about to do. So I love it for this purpose, that this thing is vaguely humanoid. It's easy to translate in your brain what attack is coming up. It's a wise choice that this is the opening monster that you fight. Yeah, look at that silverback gorilla movement. God damn, man. It's so cool, dude. So let's fight one of these horrible giant bears.
You don't smell like warm kitty. You smell like stinky.
This is the Doshaguma. It almost looks like a Japanese yokai, but it looks to be a mixture of a lion and a bear. Its gigantic, shaggy fur on the front reminds me of a lion's mane, but the powerful, muscular limbs on this remind me of a bear. If you wanted to portray something powerful, if you wanted to portray something as powerful and threatening, I would think that those are two creatures that you can mix together to form something truly terrifying. It's also just fucking terrifying and huge. Sometimes simplicity is all you need. If an animal is just massive with gigantic teeth, that's all you need to make it look threatening. What the hell? Oh, the weather changed! Oh my god, the monsters change dramatically in visual cues when it's like light. Look how beautiful this fucking thing is. Its face is red like a baboon. Yeah, this thing is beautiful. It's got this orange and red fiery mane. Literally fiery looking mane. If we examine the face, it's full of wrinkles. It kind of reminds me of like a horrifying pug in that manner. Oh, it's fighting the Chupacabra. Yeah, look how much more bigger it is to the Chupacabra. It's so massive. Oh yeah, these clash mechanics are so goddamn cool. It frames the entire monster's like mouth for half of your screen. Cinematic. I am rapidly approaching your location, sir. I am here to fuck your day up, sir. Okay, this is actually perfect though, while I'm like beating this thing's face in. Look at how the scales seem to form a drill all the way to its tail. It's a literal drill. And I'll post a picture too. Or editor, you can look this up, but there are like excavation tools and like massive drills that look nearly identical to this thing's face. They use it for mining and like quarry stuff and all of that. Yeah, this face. Look at this face that looks like it's a fucking excavator. Neat little note, but the glow within its mouth. Whoa, son, what the hell? Do note, by the way, the glow within its mouth kind of resembles the lightning strikes that had been plaguing this land. If I had to guess, it was storing all of that lightning energy within itself. See that? Did you see that? The tail is used exactly like a drill. And there you have it, the Balahara. Beautiful creature. Big lightning strike! So, this is your introduction to the Raidao, a lightning-based wyvern that harnesses the natural lightning all around it to attack. The attack that we opened up with, it resembles, I guess, like a lightning strike or a rail cannon. It directs both of its like horns or ears at you. If you look at the Raidao's design, it looks almost crystalline in nature in its tail and its wings. It seems to have formed the same quartz-like material from the underground in this like sandy area, right? And it harnesses the crystal-like structures on its wings to cast lightning. Thank you, Raidao, for that demonstration. I appreciate it. It's using its horns as both like a conduit to cast lightning, but also offensively just to gore you. Yeah! Yeah, look at... Oh my god, that's beautiful. Look at what the lightning left behind. It's like this tree-like structure, because that's the lightning branching out, and it set fire to the grass around it. Holy sh... Anyway, everyone, if you'd like to see me do this for other games, please recommend other games you would like me to take a look at. And if you would like me to do this for Monster Hunter Wilds during full release, let me know too.
Bye, have a beautiful time.
I cut a sucker in small chunks, make more rhymes than Michael Jordan makes slams.